to episode 62 of Let's Hear It. I don't have a guest today, but thought I would do something, a little bit of a flashback to a year ago today when I was sitting on my couch here in New York City making a video of my Regal Diamond Head acoustic guitar. And like a lot of people who are in the music industry or touring industry, I was on a tour on March 11th that got canceled. And I came home the next day and essentially sat in my apartment for 3 months making videos of my instrument collection, which was fairly ridiculous and probably far too big than it should be. But I made a little Instagram video of all the instruments I own for about 60 days in a row. And then when I ran out of instruments, I decided to start Let's Hear It, where I could bring other guests on to show their favorite instruments. So that's been really fun. But today I don't have a guest, and I just thought a year ago, what was I doing? And I was doing a little video on my Regal Diamond Head 1930s acoustic guitar. It's a really important instrument to me because I really got into playing instruments 2009, 2010. I've been playing guitar since I was a teenager, but for many years I was just concentrating on work and just playing, an hour here and there. But then I just got obsessed with playing and gathering instruments, all kinds of instruments, and trying to learn different things. And in 2011, I was trolling on eBay and I came across this listing for this Regal Diamond Head parlor guitar. And I fell in love with it. And there was a little video of this guy, Jake Wildwood, sitting on his porch in Vermont while a floodwater stream was going right by his porch. Vermont had some historic flooding in 2011. And Jake had fixed up this guitar and posted a video of himself playing it. And I just loved the sound of it, so I contacted him and bought the instrument from him. Subsequently, I've bought many instruments from him, and he specializes in fixing up rare and old instruments, sometimes real cheap ones that he customizes. And he's also a bit of an inventor himself. He comes up with all kinds of crazy instrument ideas. I believe yesterday he posted a beer can fiddle, a beer can with a stick coming out of it with a couple strings on it that he was bowing. So he comes up with insane ideas. You should check him out, Jake Wildwood. And that Regal guitar just meant a lot to me, and I played it so much, and all my friends who got to play it loved it as well. And it's currently, I'm about to move out of my apartment here in New York after many years, and the guitar is currently living up at Flying Cloud Studios with my friend Hannah Cohen and Sam Evian, where hopefully they're using it on some recordings. But I'm gonna show you the video that I shot a year ago. It's just a short little demonstration of that guitar, and I just thought it would be a fun episode today. And Regal Instruments made so many instruments, starting in the late 1800s in Indianapolis. Then they moved to Chicago, where their most famous days were, one of the great Chicago instrument makers. And they made maybe 1 million instruments, who knows how many, but ukuleles, guitars, mandolins, harpsichords, all kinds of, not harpsichords, but harps, all kinds of things. And if you want to know more about Regal, I suggest getting this book that's written by Bob Carlin, Regal Instruments. It's got everything in here, amazing pictures, all kinds of text. So much fun if you're a guitar nerd. Regal Instruments. So that's it. I'll be back in a couple of days with some guests. We've got some great guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. Scott Metzger is coming back, Jim Campolongo, some other surprises as well. And thanks for watching these videos and supporting the channel. So here's my video from March 25th, 2020 on the Regal Diamond Head parlor guitar. Hi, today I am sitting on the couch with a 1930s Regal Diamond Head guitar, called a Diamond Head guitar because of this amazing etching on the front of it of Diamond Head, Honolulu. Why would they do that, you ask? The 1920s and 1930s was a time when Hawaiian music was really popular, and all the US instrument companies were making ukuleles, Hawaiian-themed guitars like this, lap steel guitars that you could sit in your lap and play with a slide. for that famous kind of Hawaiian sound we all know. This guitar also has an incredible gold sparkle fretboard. Gold sparkle. Now fading a little bit. Even gold can fade. And this guitar was used by my friend Hannah Cohen on her new album, which is called Welcome Home. And she loves this guitar. Sounds great when she plays it. This is what it sounds like when I play it. That's what I was like a year ago. I was wearing the same hat, but I had a hoodie on, and I was sitting on a couch that's right over there. And yeah, that's the Regal Diamond Head guitar. Lots of stencil guitars they used to make. Those were really fun. That particular one, you'll see if you do a search on Regal Diamond Head guitars, there's variations. The one that I have, a little bit different from some of the other ones you see. Some of the ones you see have two mountain volcanoes on them. Those might be more expensive and rare, but stencil designs on guitars back then were really popular and really fun. So check it out if you're looking for a nice little guitar. It's not too crazy expensive, and maybe you want a stencil on it. Look up some Regal Diamond Head guitars or some of their other stencil guitars. Check back in a couple days for another episode of Let's Hear It.